Okay. Shall we start, guys? Ready? Before we start making a note and all, let me explain you something. What is the need of a method and what is called a method? Any idea? Have you ever heard something called method? What is a method? Yes, madam. Yes, madam. Okay, Anna. Anybody? Madam? Yeah, something should be there, na? It's a simple thing. Anything which has is the method in Java. Simple. What is the purpose of the method? That we will understand. Shall I? Anything which has parentheses is nothing but a method in Java. And if you don't mind, consider this is your source code. Somewhere say, say 100 lines of code is written. Okay, now say 500 lines of code is written. Okay, so initial 5 lines of written. After that, there is a piece of code. Say, for example, simple interest calculation. Any idea? How to calculate simple interest? Very good. Am I right? Yes or no? Is this the right solution? Formula correct, huh? Okay. I have written the logic of the simple interest calculation over here. Consider after some another, these are say somewhere how much line required. Enter principal, enter rate, enter time, one formula line, and one the outcome. 5 lines. Pakka? These are total 5 lines of instruction to get the simple interest. Agree? Okay, sir. Now the point is after few lines, once again I need to calculate the simple interest. What to do? Hello? Guys, you have to be responding along with me. Funda is simple. A huge file is there. A source code. Initial few lines are there. After that, there are 5 lines required to calculate the simple interest. Is this the way? Suppose this is where I have written the logic. Agree? Then few lines, after few lines, I need to calculate simple interest once again. What to do? Take the logic and write it again. Am I right? After some 10 lines, once again required. So once again, copy paste. Once again required. Once again, copy paste. Are you getting my point? Any problem? Yes, great problem. Super problem. This is called what is it called, sir? Which is not recommended to be there in your source code. Ante? What is the problem? Code duplication means what? Whatever you have written, you have duplicated it. Agree? Code duplication is clear to you? What is the problem with the code duplication? Oh, control C, control V. So much of stress. Control C, control V. That is the problem, huh? Then, what is the problem? Speak up. Code becomes lengthy. Okay, fine. Next. Memory waste. Great. Next. Time will be more line of code you have to type. So much of typing errors will be there. So much of compilation issues will come. So time will be more. What else? I mean, we had been beating around the bush. You understand beating around the bush? Bush, you understand? A small plant. I need to cut it off. What should I do? I should cut at the bush. Rather than that, I'm beating around the bush. I'm not hitting the bush. So actual reason, problem with code duplication we yet not came. And I expect you to think. What is the problem? Same logic is being copy pasted again and again, again and again, again and again. What is the problem? Real? Some problem is there. Shall I give you one scenario? You'll try with that. Hello, hello. Say for example, I need to approve a loan. There is a method I have to write. I mean, there is one logic that loan should be given to somebody. Somebody comes to a bank and requests for an amount that I need this much amount of loan should be given to that person. That's all. Approve loan is the logic, basically. So in order to approve loan, what are the criteria, sir? Basic few criteria. One, first you should have your own bank account. Then only we can give you, boss. In our bank, if you have an account, then only I can give you. Agree? First condition. Second condition said, sir, ideally you don't have much money. That is the reason you're taking loan from us, right? But if you have taken loan previously, earlier if you have taken loan, are you the one who return on the time or not? For that, there is something called, if you don't know, something called, heard? There is a score for every individual in India called CIBIL score. What? Credit Information Bureau of India Limited. What does it do? Credit means the one you borrow money, right? Whenever you take a loan, any loan, personal loan, car loan, education loan, home loan, any loan you take it, every loan before giving, they will check. If CIBIL score is less, that means you are a person who take money and never return on time. If CIBIL score is good, take money. Quickly take, so that we'll collect the interest from you. Are you getting my point? Basically, as of now, two conditions. What? First, you must have the account in our bank. Agree? Second, some adequate CIBIL score should be there. Some 700 plus CIBIL score should be there. Say minimum. Then loan should be given. Yes or no? This is what the condition. To approve loan, say 5 lines of logic is there. I wrote here. Once again, required to approve logic, approve loan. Write it here. Approve loan everywhere. I wrote same logic. Yeah, copy, Control C, Control V, Control C, Control V. Done. Now my point is, suppose 50 lines are there. How many? Sir, while copy pasting one line, just one line I missed. Chalega? Is it okay? I was supposed to copy 50 lines. One line I missed it. 49 lines, 50 lines, then 49, 49, 49. Allowed, one problem. Agree? Second problem. Pay attention to the problem. As of now, Government of India said, CIBIL score, if it is good, give the loan. Along with it, your bank has criteria, you must have account in our bank. Agree? Third scenario, tomorrow Government of India says, ensure everybody's before giving the loan, you must check Aadhaar card. That person has a criminal background or not. If anybody who has a criminal background, we will update in that person Aadhaar. You check the criminal history. If any criminal history is there, because he'll take loan from you and damage the society even further. Possible is there, na? Agree, na? Then is it recommended to give loan to such people, those who have criminal history? Government says no. Are we supposed to make some changes into these logics? One place, every place. Okay, one place I have made it, one place I missed it, another place I made it, another place I made it. At least few places I made it. No, accepted. Everywhere must work. Everywhere must work. Agree? One second problem. Agree? Chalo, since you said, we have ensured that everywhere changes have been made. Done. Problem solved. Tomorrow Government of India says, hey, along with this, do one thing, na? Voter ID also. Take one more. What? Now, one place make changes. Everywhere it will reflect. Nah, if you have written at 500 places, all 500 places go and edit. Whose responsibility? Maintenance of the code becomes a hectic task. Maintenance, you understand? Any changes come, I have to maintain everywhere same changes. Is this okay? One of the logic says, even if you have a criminal history, we'll give you the loan. Even if you don't have voter ID, we'll give you the loan. Allowed? Everywhere same logic should be there. Tomorrow government of India said, okay, listen, mood change ho gaya, Aadhaar nahi chahiye. Now, remove Aadhaar from everywhere. Are you understanding? One of the place I missed, sir. Allowed? Able to understand what is the problem happening now just because of your control C and control V. While doing control C, control V, there is no problem. Future, great problems are coming to you guys. Are you getting my point? That is the reason is not a recommended thing. Avoid duplicating the same logic again and again. Sir, I need to use multiple places. What to do? In that case, do one thing. Whatever is your logic is there, write into a separate place. Are you getting my point? Write into a separate place. Wherever you need it, don't write everywhere. Wherever you need it, better you reuse the same everywhere. Are you getting my point? So first of all, you don't go for this separation of duplication of code. Agree? One problem. One area meant for one activity, let that activity only be there. Simple interest calculation, approved loan calculation, many other activities. Don't write everything in one place because it becomes very clumsy. Better you write separate everything. That is called separation of concern. Simple interest logic, here is the logic. You need to use multiple places. I wrote in a different place. Wherever you need it. Are you getting my point? Use it, sir, wherever you need it. Are you getting my point? What is the funda? Don't write multiple places. Write at one place. Wherever you need it. Call it, use it, leave it. What is the advantage, sir? Tomorrow also if changes comes. How many places do I need to make changes now? One place I made changes means it will reflect. You tell how many changes you want. Only one place I need to make changes. Even if at 500 places written, no problem. It is being used 500 places. It's okay. I'll make changes only at. Making sense to you? Agree? So methods are nothing but, by the way, before that you write down about functions. Oh wait, code redundancy. Perfect, buddy. Code duplication, code redundancy, basically. Now, do you want to make a note of this diagram and all? Not required. And just for explanation purpose, you wrote methods. Write down methods in Java. Methods in Java. A separate block of code meant for a separate block of code. A separate block of code meant for a specific functionality. Meant for a specific functionality. A separate block of code meant for specific functionality. A separate block of code meant for specific functionality, which can be reused, at different places, within different classes, at different places within different classes, within different classes. Done? Okay, sir. Then moving forward, since you understood pretty much logic, can I ask you one simple question? Now, all eyes here, please, guys, faster. Guys, done writing? Focus now, please. 5 minutes time, much. No, thank you. Am I audible online, folks? Quickly respond in chat. Yes or no, faster. Shall I proceed ahead? Okay, sir. This much we understood. Actual logic is written where? Everywhere. A separate place where a specific logic is written. Agree? If change is required everywhere, no, one place. This much we understood? Okay. Moving forward, the places wherever I am writing the actual logic, where I'm writing the actual logic, this is called method. Wherever I need to use it, there I have to make a method call. Funda is clear. You will write the logic somewhere. What is that somewhere called? Method definition. Wherever I need it, I will call the method. Agree? Funda is clear. How? What is the difference? How do I understand which one is method call, which one is a method body? Method definition is nothing but writing a body of the method, writing the functionality of the method. How do I identify between method definition and the method call? Do you have a doubt, or am I only asking the doubt myself? Are you having the doubt? Shall I explain? Doubt I'm explaining. I'm not asking question to you. Are you also getting the same doubt? How do I understand the difference between the method definition and a method call? By looking at, okay, this is the way to define a method. This is the way to call the method. That should be clear to all of us. Agree? Funda simple, sir. Say, for example, this is a method. I'll write one simple method. Consider add two number method. Chalega? Okay. Simple. As of now, I'm using static for everywhere because public static is something we are using from the day one with the main method. As of now, we are using it same. There is a reason behind it. So let it be right now, public and static. Moving forward, we will write non-static methods like we started in object orientation, if you are aware. They are non-static methods. Why? What is the difference between static, non-static? First you understand non-static, then we'll move towards static, then we will do the comparison between static and non-static. As of now, if I write this one keyword static, any problem? There is no choice. Why I have to write? Okay, na? Public, static, chalo. Since you are telling void and add of two numbers, I'll take it. What are those numbers, sir? Say A, comma, B. Am I clear? And data types also I'll write down. Int. Here I'm saying what? One SOP. What? Sum equal to plus. Am I right? By the way, is this really visible? Thank God. Then here I will tell A plus B. Add two number logic. Agree? In this case, one way. What is the method name, by the way? How do I identify? Before the parenthesis is an identifier. What is identifier? Identifier is nothing but a name in Java. It can be a class name, interface name, method name, or a variable name. Heard somewhere? Initial days might have learnt. Pakka. How many rules are there? How many rules are there to have one identifier declared? Oh, 6 rules are there. First ones are uppercase, lowercase, A to Z, digit 0 to 9. All these special characters. Dollar and underscore. Second rule. Should not start with a digit. Third rule. Case sensitivity should be there. Fourth rule. Reserve words. Reserve words not recommended, although allowed, but not recommended strictly, because reserve words are the for those who have already have predefined meaning. Sixth one. Predefined identifiers name should not be used. Predefined class name, interface name should not be used because it creates the confusion. Very good. I'm proud of you all. This is the first topic you have learned. Initial days, right? Along with data types, if something you have learned, identifier. Am I right? And we all remember also. Wow. Super. Chaliye. Shall I proceed now? Focus. So, before the pair of parentheses, if you find something which is starting with lowercase, recommended naming convention, method name or variable name must start with the only. What should in uppercase? Uppercase only for class names. If class names are there, always recommend to start from uppercase. Otherwise, class name or interface name. Otherwise, always write a variable and a method starting from lowercase. In both the ways, class name interface or variable method, everywhere camel case convention will be there. I saw one of the person yesterday using underscore in the class name. Please don't do it. People will laugh at us. Seriously, I'm telling you. Are you getting my point? Shall I move now? Shall I? Okay. Now, if you see in this entire thing, these two things, as of now, we are not so sure. Am I right? Park it aside. This is the identifier of the method. Name of the method. Agree? Now, whatever things is written between the pair of parentheses. Whatever is written between the pair of parentheses. Agree? Is called input. Input to the method. Also known as arguments or parameters. Agree? Known as arguments or parameter. What are they? Nothing but the input to the method. Suppose you have to find out the sum of two numbers. Unless I tell you the two numbers, will you take your own number? Huh? Are you getting my point? You should find the sum for the numbers. I am asking you to find. Agree? Able to understand? So I have to give input to your method. Yes or no? This is the way to give input. How many can I take? As many as you wish. Take it. But for every input, variable and data type. Variable, data type. Variable, data type should be there, separated by. Am I clear? This first line, these two things we will discuss. What is void, sir? Next. Void is called, here we will be writing return type. Void is one of the return type. Void is one of the return type, which returns nothing. Say, I don't want to return anything. Then you say void. What is the purpose of the return type, sir? If you are calling a functionality that generates some result, then what is the data type of the result? Is nothing but the return data type. Whatever returned value you are doing, whatever value you are returning, for that data type is nothing but return type. I'll dictate everything, don't worry. As of now, listen to the stories. Okay, na? One, these are called access modifiers. We will learn about it later moment of time. Agree? These are called access modifiers. This is called a return type, identifier of the method, name of the method, inputs called as arguments or parameters. Can I have multiple? Of course, yes. Comma, separated. In the entire line, where is the semicolon? Semicolon should not be there. Rather, you better write pair of curly braces, because whatever logic of this method is there, that is written between the pair of curly braces. Parentheses are between the pair of curly braces. This is called, this pair of curly braces is called body of the method. What is it called? Body of the method. Am I clear? Everybody? Whatever is there in body of the method, line by line, it will execute. Agree? Am I clear, everybody? Second, this method has been written. Wherever I need to, wherever I need to use it, I need to call the method. How? By doing two things. First, let me write down here. This must have method name followed by ARGS ante ठीक है भाई, this puts also. Okay, na multiple are there, na plural. Method name followed by arguments if you call that comes. Say for example, as of now, what is the method name over here? Add. So can you please help me with this? Say add. Does it take some input? Take some input. How many? What are the data types, sir? Int data type. First one is int. Second one is data type. I'm asking. First data type int data. 5 is what? Integer or not integer? Yeah. Second data type integer. Are you getting my point? Can I say, is this the way to call the methods? Yes or no? No. While calling, semicolon is mandatory, else error will come. So, out of the box, semicolon. Are you all clear? Everybody, before you write everything, actually becomes so many things are there. Little clumsy is there. I'll do one thing. I'll make it simplify for you. Shall I? Because so many new things are there. I'll wipe everything. From scratch, I'll write method, definition as well as method, call. Pakka. Shall I wipe it? At least overview you understood. I have not started methods yet properly. We will go deep dive and understand all the combinations, but purpose, why are we doing it? That is clear. How to do, not so clear. Wait for a few days. Couple of examples we will do. By that time you will get it. Unless you say, sir, understood everything, class will continue today. You should understand, na yaar? No, na? Yes or no? Let it go whole day, but we will understand and then only we will go home. Look at your expression. Do you really think I'll take whole day class? Huh? Online folks, do you really think I'll take online class? Whole day class? Quick. These people don't trust me at all. See, my good people are there online. Everybody saying, no, sir, we know you. You will also not become a cruel person for us. You give a break between. I'll give breaks between. It is not a lengthy topic. Only 4 types of methods are there. Let's understand the definition and call difference. Once you understood, we'll start proceeding with the 4 types. 2 types you complete before a tea break. After another 2 types you complete. Story. Although, frankly speaking, hardly 1.5 to 2 hours of discussion is left. Max half an hour more. That's all. Total discussion is that. There is no content for whole day. Only 4 types are there. Shall I wipe it? Jaggu, whole day you want, huh? Next topic I'll move, huh? Continue, sir, whole day. Pakka. And frankly speaking, there is no much lectures today. One more is there after this. That's all. Whole day I'm free. Getting bored. What to do? One more lecture. I like your expression. Must say, guys. Love it. The way you're. Seriously, guys. Chaliye. Let's talk about two things. First one is method definition. Second one is called method call. Sir, while writing method definition, few things are mandatory to write. I'll write down syntax, not the example. Later I'll write the example. Sir, you must write access modifiers. What do you need to write? Ideally speaking, this is whole one term. Okay. Then comes return type. Then comes name or identifier. Actually, space is not there. Shall I write it here? You will write it in one line. Ideally speaking, identifier. Name is nothing but the identifier. Agree? Then data type. Short form I'm writing. First you write what? Data type. Then identifier again. This identifier for variable. This identifier for, agree na? Name of the method, name of the variable, argument whichever you are passing. Agree? And this is what your called body, where bunch of instructions are written within it. Agree? Okay, sir. These are also called as params, short form, called parameters, or called args, called arguments, or called IOPS. Inputs. Same thing is there. Different way to call it. Agree? How many can be there? 0 to n. There is no restriction at all. Can I write a method without arguments? Yes, boss. Agree? 0 to n are there. Agree? But every parameter must have and variable identifier, basically. Identifier of the variable. Agree? This entire thing is called what? This is called body of the method. Am I clear? Am I clear? These are optional. Agree? But writing written type mandatory. If you don't write, error will come. Sir, I don't want to return anything. Then you must write void, but you have to write something. I'm telling you what is mandatory to write, what is optional to write. Pay attention, focus. If you are not returning anything, at least write void. Agree? If you don't write return type, then it is not a valid method definition. Am I clear? Don't tell me, do I have to write the name? Obviously, and it should start with the lower case first of all. Everywhere correct. Done? Agree? Moving forward. Is it mandatory to give parameters? No. Depends on your scenario. If you want to give an input, give. Else, don't. Agree? Am I clear? There is something called return is there that we will discuss when we move forward. Done? This is what? Example, if you need in this case, say, for this, actually, rather than giving example, there are 4 ways to define definitions are there. How many ways are there? All 4 ways of different type of methods we will discuss that time. Alex, agree? Combination of this only. Agree? Now method calls. Whenever you are doing a method call, access modifier will never be used at all. Why? While calling the method. While calling the method, access modifier is never recommended to be used, never supposed to be used at all. Agree? But here, good to write, your wish, whether you write it or optional. Agree? Return type, mandatory. Name must be there, unique should be there. Agree? Parameters, up to you. Clear? Body must be there. Nowhere semicolon is most important. The entire definition, nowhere semicolon is. Sir, if I write SOP here, for that SOP, semicolon will come on. If I write int I, then will I write a semicolon there? For that, I have to write. If I am writing int I, they are common. For this line required. For entire definition, there is no semicolon. Agree? Rather, pair of curly braces are there, those who define body of the method. Am I clear? Everybody? Now focus over here. Next. Whenever doing method call, access modifier will never come. First thing will come. Identifier or name of the method. Agree? Followed by, actually I should not be writing it here so that it should be clearly visible. Agree? Here you will call just the value param. Whatever parameter is there, accordingly, as many number of parameter, those many values. What? Values. What is the technical name of a value in Java? Perfect. Yeah, I love it. Called literals. Whichever type of data is required, that type of literals should be passed. That top type of value should be passed. Are you getting my point, everybody? Panda clear? Mandatory. Without fail, else error will come. While calling, three things you should remember. Name, identifier of the method. If any parameters you are passing in the same sequence, same data type should be passed. Don't miss the semicolon. While writing the method, while defining the method, what are the things are there, sir? Access modifiers optional. In our case, we will as of now use public and static. Return type mandatory must be there. If you are not returning anything, then write void. Suppose I want to return double data, then write double here. I want to return boolean data, write boolean here. Able to understand? This is something here, huh? Hope you know that. While making a note in one line, you'll do it. Identifier. Name of the method. Obviously should be there. Now, how do I call else? Agree? A unique name should be given. Must start with lowercase, follow camel case. I don't need to tell you these things now. Agree? Then, if at all parameters, arguments, or inputs are given, it can be 0 or n number of inputs. There is no problem. If multiple parameters are given, agree, comma separated, agree. For every parameter, two things required: data type, identifier, data type, identifier, comma, data type, identifier, comma, data type, identifier. Agree? Then open and closing curly braces. This defines. Agree? In this area, whatever is written, there is no semicolon. At this line also semicolon is not there. Agree? Semicolon means termination. If you write semicolon here means this is the end of the definition. Array, what is the logic? I didn't write the logic. That is the reason semicolon should not be there. Since I'm opening, obviously at this line I should not write. This is the way to close a method body. Don't end up writing one more semicolon here. That will lead to the problem. Are you with me? But only one place after this semicolon comes. Where? In one of the body, semicolon comes. Where? Let me give you an example. Have you heard about something called do? Then you write while. Only one place in do it comes. Agree? In do while only it is comes. Here, what is the value should be there? Ah, very good. Everybody remember, na? We have recently discussed about it. Hello. While do while you don't know. Didn't I tell you that time? Did I tell you? अरे भाई तुम्हारा कॉन्फिडेंस नहीं दिख रहा है हाँ sir, we don't remember anything whatever you taught yesterday also. Forget about 10 days, 15 days back story. What we ate last night, we don't remember, sir. You're asking 15 days back, I told you this was a semicolon there. And boys would be thinking, sir, from how many days I didn't take bath, I don't remember that. You are telling semicolon that day, that class, one dot I've kept. Who will remember all that? Boss, this is the only place where you put a semicolon after. Agree? In entire Java. Nowhere else will put it. Agree? Shall I? But any method body does not have a semicolon. Should not be there. I hope this time you get a much better clarity. First, you should write what? Call or the definition. First, you write the definition, then only you'll be using it everywhere. Come on. Agree? Online folks, all of you are clear? Oh. Okay. Now listen. Based on the number of parameters and the return types, based on the parameters and return type, there are four ways of methods are there in any language, not just in Java. Now listen carefully. First is called if I write short form, hope you understand. Without return type and without, hope you understand, parameters. Second is without return type, typing mistake. Without return type with obviously with and without. Don't you think you should also start making note along with me, guys? Anyway, I'm just writing, right? With return type and with parameter. One by one, we will start exploring all of them. First one is since you want demo. Am I right? Guys, is it visible? Visible, guys? Is it clearly visible? Okay, thank you. As of now, we will write active but our favorite method. Static. Go beyond it. Agree? Now the point. Is without I'm calling a method. Followed by followed by it's called as let me write down public and static. These are called active because we anything here. So if you don't write the name of the method, no semicolon, then opening कर देंगे, closing कर देंगे, which is this table, right? Some dot out dot print of stop. Good morning. No? Whatever you say. Good morning or the what is the state now? Once again. Once again. Again.
Sir, please put on the mic, sir.
Pull it all out. Agree? This much is the class definition complete. Right, sir? If you don't mind, can I simply say I hope you understand what I'm trying to do. Agree? Tell me fast. Class? Class?
Sir. Hmm.
Invoke the sir.
Sir,
That area will be created. One, one, or which method, sir? Main main method is that. Let me write. Usually, we should write what? Area. Right. In this case, if you observe, what is this actually? Method body or method call? Call, sir. Body. What's the definition? Yes or no? Paka. In that case, main method is a predefined method. One of the popular interview question. Main method. Predefined method, user defined. 90% people end up saying main method is a predefined method. I think we are right defining the method. We are writing the body of the method. We are writing the definition of the method. User defined. Agree? Am I clear? Any method we are writing, that is user defined. Is there any method we are not writing? System dot out dot print. After print or defined. Something is body of any method. Are user defined method. Whereas most popular user defined method is main. So can you remember? Akka moving. Now that variable has been created for main method. One local variable also would have been created called. This also created was Akka. This has been straight line. Why have you created that? To over the local variable. It will be local variable. With directly, if you don't mind, can I simply say one SOP here and another SOP? Can I? In this case, parents. Nice. Main method is called. After that, what are you calling? Print start. Agree? Are you telling me to? Right? Suppose I give printer. So cursor is next time. Agree? Then you are doing what, sir? Then, you are calling another method. Are you with me? You are calling? What is the how many parameters? Step out. Within the same class, if nothing is there, see, I will use S1 dot, S1 dot. Remember? In that case, within the same class, I look for another static method without any reference variable, anything directly within the same class. Agree within the same class. Agree. It's just about static. I called them. Then it will check two things. First, identifier is maximum. What is the identifier you are calling? Three.
Sir, voice is not audible, sir.
No. Case sensitivity is there. Hope you remember that. Agree, huh? This way you cannot follow. How many arguments? Here, that method call. Control is leave the current body. Current body is this much. Hope you know that. Main method body, right? First, as soon as the method call is there, leave the current body. Look for a method matching with the identifier and the argument. Agree? Akka, is there any match found, sir? Tell me where we have found the B. Am I right? Now, is there any method body? Method definition is there. Whenever control enter into any method body, ensure to create a what is the name of the method, sir? That okay. I am entering into the method body. I'll change the color for this. Okay. What are your concepts? Very simple. One like they have gained I like that. Good. Focus. Good morning, everyone. Done. After that, are you getting anything else? Something else is there. I'll step out of the method body. As soon as you step out of the method body, so to delete these correct allow it is ensure all local variable also should be deleted. Am I clear? Yeah. Now I'll step out of the method body. Where should I go back? Where you came from? Where I came from was I came from green. I went with black color, came with green. Okay, now fine. But nice clear people. Akka. Now, what is next line? Let's better. First time I'm doing it so nicely. Right? Otherwise, okay, sir. Okay. A equal to 10. Now, what is the method body of main? The moment you put the method body of main, ensure to delete the corresponding stack frame along with all these and go back to where you came from. See. Done. Hello. I'm really sorry, guys. Arey, our entire program has been done, entire explanation happened. Nobody reminded me. Guys, give me 2 minutes. Let them make a note of it. I'll explain everything once again. Fine. Repeat. I'll definitely repeat. Everything I'll repeat again. Thank you, buddy. Arey, yaar, actually, I don't know why, but I was supposed to be focusing over here also. Missed it. Sorry. I'll explain. Don't worry. Now I'll remove and ensure to fit it on. Don't. While you are making note, ensure you do this kind of arrowing everywhere. That is the only explanation required over there. Don't miss out the arrows, please. And sequentially, better you write down the number of arrows also. Do not miss the stack frame explanation. In interviews, this must be explained with proper stack implementation. That is called runtime stack mechanism. And today we are discussing officially called runtime stack mechanism, right? Agree? It will come in exception handling again. It will come in multi-threading again. Now itself I'm giving you caution. I'll repeat, guys. Ritesh, 1 minute. Ritesh, are you from V4 batch? Ritesh? Arey yaar. Till now I used to think your name is Hitesh. Sorry, buddy. D it is, right? Ritesh. Sorry, buddy. I thought Hitesh. Good. I'll repeat, buddy. Don't worry. Just let them make a note of it. I'll repeat. When we were in college, there was a trainer, faculty used to be there, who always used to keep cap of marker while writing. And after some time, every time, and many places he used to do it. I don't want to do other places, but I remember that person. Very nice faculty. Mathematics he used to teach. Remember the name of the sir, Bansal sir or something was there. Very nice person and calm, chill person. No. Suppose he asks a question and you are answering something wrong. No. Shall I explain now once again? Let's start, guys. Focus. Pay attention, guys. So we were understanding about the methods, definition, and the call. We understood one thing, sir. First, you should define the method, then only you can call it. Without definition, if you call it, error will come for sure. We'll practically implement that also. No big deal. Most important thing, while you are writing a method definition, by the way, online folks, shall I start audible clearly, guys? Faster. Clear, audible? Everybody faster, please. Perfect. Thank you. So the point is, there are 4 type of methods are there based on the return type and the arguments, right? So we are exploring the first type where no input, no output, no return type, no argument at all. Agree? In that case, first type of method we are seeing where if you see there is no input, arguments, there is no return type, that's why we have written void. Agree? This much is clear, sir. Now, point, understand very carefully. Whenever you are writing a method, which thing I didn't tell you yet, please ensure to focus it. I'll highlight in a different color. I hope you are able to understand what I'm trying to tell you. Never ever, I repeat, never ever focus, all eyes here, never ever write one method body, method definition into another method body. Why are we going for method? For separation of concern. Agree? If 20 methods are there, means 20 functionalities are there, written, all are written separate. Else we can write entire program inside the main method. Why are we writing different methods? Main method just to interact with the user. Agree? And if you need to do any activity, write in a separate method. Call the method. Use it. Separation of concern. Agree? Am I clear? So advantage is what? Suppose I need to remove greet tomorrow. I don't want greet logic. Remove this. From here, if 5,000 lines are there, I have to search. Agree? Here separate is there. If I need to modify greet method, rather than good morning, I have to say good evening. Then not in the main method. Separate place is there. There only you make changes. One place. Agree? Now pay attention. Listen carefully. As soon as the main method, one is main method body, one is another method we are writing greet method body, right? While writing the body, if you remember, initial 2 things are optional. What are those initial 2 things are called? Access modifiers are optional. We are writing it right. Agree? Next thing is what, sir? Next thing is a return type. Since we are not returning anything, I'm saying void. What is this, sir? This value, this is called identifier, name of the method. Agree? How about this one, sir? These are called arguments or parameters. Agree? Which are nothing but the input values. Agree? As of now, we are not passing any input because we are talking about method without return type, without the parameter. Agree? This is what the scenario. Then these curly braces defines the body of the method. Am I clear, guys? Now, I have written one simple message inside it. System.println, good morning. That's all. Agree? Is this clear? What is the definition of this greet method? Is that clear, guys? All of you, fatafat respond. Quick. Everybody. Okay, sir. This is the greet method. Actual method, where the execution will start from, is the main method. In that, first line I wrote, start, just printing start. Then I'm saying greet method call. Then I'm saying and one SOP I'm printing. That's all. Whenever I'll gonna compile, first I'll be compiling Java C. Actually, full name will come. Method 1 demo.java. Hope you understand. Then for execution, Java method 1.demo. That's all. Agree? Shall I start? Everybody, faster. This much is clear? Okay, sir. In this case, whenever you write this line to execute the code, immediately JVM will be invoked and looking for main method body has found. Agree? Now, if you look at this main method, is it the method call or the defining the method? Answer, is it the method definition or method call? Fatafat type, def or call. What is this, main method call or main method definition? Fatafat. Online folks, faster. Only one person responded. Okay, 2, 3, 4. Faster. Everybody, quick. That this is called definition of the main method. Reason, first, does not have a semicolon. Second, curly braces are there. Third, return type. V means void now. Return type is there. Most importantly, access modifiers will never come in class. Call of the method. Enough reasons are there to identify this is a method definition, also known as body of the method. Agree? Since I am writing the definition of any method, main method, then main is a predefined method. Now, if being a programmer, I am defining any method body, then that must be a user-defined function. Don't forget, one of the popular interview question at a very chotu kid level. Main, predefined method. Yes, sir. No, please. I mean, interview will also say, ole. Main is a predefined method. That kind of reaction will be there. Utter basic thing is there. You are defining the body of any method, then how it can be predefined method? It must be user-defined method. Agree? Now moving forward. I am trying to write what? SOP of start. But as soon as control enter into any method body, main, then corresponding stack frame should be created along with local variables. Local variables means even these arguments are nothing but called local variables. Agree? Online folks, are you all clear? Quick. Perfect. And what is the default value of any local variable? There is no concept of default value for the local variables. Done. Moving forward. First thing you are printing, start. I have also printed start. After printing start, you are calling. Calling means, pay attention. How did I find? First of all, parenthesis means method is there. Either definition or a call. Then semicolon. Call. No return type. I am not writing even void. Call. No access modifier. Am I clear? Let's call the method. Whenever you call a method, control will leave the current body. Wherever it is executing, control will leave the current body, step out of the current body and look for the corresponding exact match with method name in the arguments. Is it matching? Yes. This will be called. The moment you enter into the method body, immediately another stack frame for that method should be created. Agree? Once that is done, sir, here, first line I'm saying what? See, start. After that, good morning. Am I clear? After writing good morning, nothing else is there. I'll step out of the method body of greet. Then corresponding stack frame of the greet will be deleted along with all its. Am I clear? Then control will go back to JVM. No. JVM will not go. You are stepping out of greet. Where you came to greet? From the method call. You will come to the method call back. After this, what is there? End. End has been printed. After that, now you are stepping out of the main and then going back to program execution has completed. Along with that, stack frame will be deleted. Sorry. Online folks, can I say now you understood everything about this? Fatafat, everybody, each one of you. And all of you, while texting me in chat, choose to as meeting group chat, please. Meeting group chat. Done. I hope you have made a note of it. Shall I wipe the board? Akka? Okay. And we will start the projection in a moment. I hope the screen is visible to online folks. Quickly respond in chat. Faster. Okay, sir. Let me write. Fadafat. Class method 1 demo. Then public static void main string array of args. Then, sir, system dot out dot println of then we will call greet. Copy paste. Then I'm saying call to greet method. Let me define the greet method as well. Public static void greet of nothing. Then opening and closing curly braces. Then done. Method 1 demo dot java. Let me quickly open into CMD. Wait, sorry. Set first. Visible by the way? I want to write Java C method 1 demo dot Java. Then Java method 1 demo. Same is coming perfectly. No issues at all. Online folks, all of you are comfortable. Okay. Task for you. Okay, na? What you should be doing is, I want the output to be coming. Task is there for you guys. Please listen. Inside the main method, I want start main. Then you will tell start B. Then you will tell good morning. Then you will tell end B and main. I hope you understand. Agree? One task. Agree? Can you handle it? What you should do? In the main method, first line, start main. Then call greet. Then start greet. First line of the greet method. Agree? Then good morning, greeting. Then and can I expect you to complete and come? Pakka? For a practice I'm giving you. Okay? Chaliye. Moving forward. Shall I explain the second type over here or shall I write it on the board first? Write it on here. Comfortable? Online folks, are you also comfortable? Are you also comfortable? Everybody? Chaliye then. Method 2 demo. First you tell me one thing. What is the second type of method? With or without? Without return type, without return type, na? Then first thing first. Focus. Please don't get distracted. Padafat. Public static void main string array of args. Then I'm simply saying system dot out dot print println of okay na, for fancy purpose, just to make it look a little fancy. Then don't forget to say Are ruko bhai. Now we will do some other type of methods because different type of method is there. Hope you agree. Without return type, but with some parameter, right? Then I'm saying what? Listen carefully. Then I'm saying, let me add two numbers. 10, 20. Done. Shall I proceed now? If this is the method call, hope you agree. Agree. What is the method identifier? Add. How many parameters? First parameter data type. Second parameter data type. Pakka. Shall I proceed now? So public static, since doesn't return anything, void add of int a comma int b. You take any variable name, there is no issue. Agree? Am I clear? What you are passing is actual this value. Which value? 10. Formally you are receiving in a. That's all. Agree? Now pay attention over here, sir. Very, very important. Focus now. I am telling, I am creating one more variable int sum equal to a plus b. Then I'm saying I hope I'm audible, guys. Shall we start? Okay. I have saved the code. Done? Sure. I'll do one thing. Yake completed. This is the reason I didn't type. Main ended. End. Start and end. Main completed. Fine. Then I would say rather than main, I will say add of int comma int. Array, yeah. Are you getting my point? Ultimately, what data types are there, na? Add two data types, int comma int. Then I say what? Done, sir. No confusion at all. Make a note of it. I'll explain once again to you. Everybody. As of now, just make a note of it. Because there are few changes are there in this scenario that I have to explain either ways. Quickly make a note of it. I'll explain. Or if at all you need it, I can share this in the document also. Which one you prefer? You want to write or document? Document better, huh? Online folks, are you also okay? Possibility that one of the student online making note and I want to note it. Are you comfortable if I share the code into the document? Running document, is there any either ways, right? Hello, 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 hello. Hello, hello. Am I audible, guys? Huh. Are you comfortable if I share the code in document? Yes. Okay. Thank you. Then let me switch on the light. Close your eyes. Front row. Tick. Moving forward. Let me explain the same scenario to you. Then we will progress. Class method 2 demo. Void main string array of args in this case. First SOP, you know what is happening? Agree, na? Do I need to write SOPs also? Sure, na? Main method call is important for us. Agree? Sir, can I simply say, I am telling add of 10 comma 20. Done. Okay, sir. Moving forward. अरे रुको भा, कलरिंग है हो कैसा बात कर रहे तुम्हें. Next, I have to define the add method. I am calling add method. I have to define as well. So first access modifiers we are writing to public static void. I am saying method identifier add, and let me take int and int. Agree? Whereas parameter names are, agree, I'm declaring a local variable also called, agree, ideally it should be sum. Earlier also semicolon was there. Now what is the difference? We'll discuss. Now I'm saying over here SOP of sum equals to done. Let me write the closure of the method body, and that's all. Agree? Pakka clear? Okay, sir. Let me quickly create our favorite. Before we start execution, let me at least create one empty stack area. I hope you understand. As soon as program execution will start, stack frame would be created. But let me start the execution with the JVM starting from. Shall I start, guys? All 9 folks, everybody comfortable? Shall I start the explanation? Let's proceed now. Focus. So whenever JVM calls main method, control will enter into method body of the main, and a stack frame will be created. Agree? For main method. Agree? Any local variable has been used over here? One is there na for sure. Args. Value. Nothing. No value is there. Agree? Moving forward. Sir, next you are calling another method that is called add. As soon as the method call is there, start looking for same identifier followed by the type of parameters. Int comma int, int comma int. Am I clear? Blue color, blue color. Sir, comma. Hi, while writing 100 things are there. Focus now. Now, as soon as the method call is there, I'll step out of the current method body. Agree? And look for the corresponding method call which is found. If a exact match means name followed by the parameter type matched, then we will enter into the method body, yes or no? But before that, a stack frame should be created for add of int comma int. Type I am only writing, guys. By the way, why am I writing this way? Ideally here also should be string array. Why like this? Because name followed by the data type of the parameter is called signature. Method signature. This concept will come in polymorphism. Topic also I'll tell you. And don't worry, wait. Before starting polymorphism, we will discuss about method signature. This stack frame, one per thread. Before multi-threading, we'll discuss why one per thread. We don't know as of now. We are telling exception handling also stack frame will come. That time also we'll discuss. Am I clear? Sure. Runtime mechanism will come in the initial lecture of the exception handling. First or second lecture. First we will discuss again runtime stack manipulation. Whatever concepts are there, these are connected to one or other topic. Almost every concept. That is the reason still you don't know what is. First time you are learning means returns nothing. Agree? Pakka? Shall I move now? Sir, this method has been written. You have called the method. Corresponding stack frame has been created. But are there any local variables? Are there any local variables? Total, how many are there? Array. Total. Array. Third variable is within the body. Sir, these are arguments. These are arguments, but I am asking arguments. No, I am asking local variables of add method. Parameter also along with all the variables declared within the body of that method. Are you getting my point, everybody? Clear? Funda simple and straight. Parameters or any variable which is being created in method body is nothing but a local variable. How many local variables are there? How many I should be creating within the stack frame? Are you with me? A, B, C. Come. Okay, now you tell me what is the value of A, B. Sum. 30. Very good. Smart people. At this time, I'm asking, guys. At this time, sum became 30, sir. Wow, 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 wow. Smartest people. 0. Who said 0? Null. Null or 0? 0. Come on. Confident. Straight hand. Null cannot be there. Primitive data type is there. Come on. How can you say null? Straight hand. 0. Fast. Only 2 people are there. Those who are listening to the classes. Only 2 people. Let's repeat along with me. Any variable which is there within the body of the method will get memory allocated within the stack frame. Any variable which is part of the stack frame is also known as local variables. Default value of local variables depends on, there is no concept of default value. If there is no default value means no value is there at all. So for sum, as of now, if you observe right now, am I doing something? So sum is 0. Nothing, no value at all. Agree. If I start printing like this, the way, see, I have just said what? Int sum, semicolon, sum equal to sum. Then we will get sum might not have been initialized. Variable sum might not have been initialized. Are you getting my point, everybody? Clear? Mandatory, you should initialize. Recommended, not rule wise. Java said, if you initialize, great. If you don't initialize and use directly the way I'm doing now, error will come. Agree? Recommendation. All the developers follow. If you are declaring any local variable, at least, since there is no default value concept, can't we give some default value? We know integer default value. Now, am I giving any value? Am I giving any value? Now, still, sum will be nothing. 0 will be. Are you with me? And how come this A became 10 or 20? Let me help you. How are you calling? Add first value, comma, second value. This first value will go to the first variable. Second value will go to the second variable. Simple. So A becomes 10, B becomes 20. Let me make it there. Ready? 10, 20. Sir, you are telling sum equal to sum assigned by 0. I write 0. And don't forget, after the somewhere here you will tell. Yeah, come on. Obviously, na, sum equal to A plus B. In that case, in our current scenario, A plus B will become. Understood? Pakka? Then I'm telling what? Sum equal to sum. Agree? Then SOP will be printed, sum equal to 30. After that, pay attention. You have entered here. Actually, I should have proceeded with this. Sum has been created, then sum has been calculated, sum has been printed. Agree? While you step out of the method body, ensure corresponding stack frame will be deleted along with all its. Agree? Am I clear? Online folks, everybody clear? Faster response. Perfect. Since I am stepping out of this method body, I'll go back to where I came from. Then if any line is there, execute, else step out of the main and go back to JVM. Ensure stack frame for main along with all the local variables deleted. Done. Can I say this much can be done by each one of you online folks? Faster. Make a note. Fatafat. Online folks, both the type of methods are clear to you guys. Faster. Quick. Okay, guys. Since it's been almost 2 hours, need a break. 2 more methods are there. Minimum 1 hour required. Minimum. Continue ante continue till 10 a.m. Continue. Pakka. Nobody want to breakfast and all. Pakka. This much studious you became, yaar. Seriously, online folks, do you need a break? Nobody want a break. Or online also saying no, sir. Chalo then. After some time we'll start. Chaliye. Shall I wipe the board? Explanation is clear. 2 type of methods we have done it. Practical for this one, we have typed it but didn't execute it. Agree? Shall I wipe it and execute that same? No problem. We will only execute and understand. Huh? Arre, Gajab! What you ate and came today? Sir, you just explain. Leave it us practically. Pakka. Overconfidence leda. Pakka. You are only telling don't execute. I have already typed the code. If you want, I'll execute and show you. Sure? I'll execute also. 5 minutes it will take. Shall I explain the next program? Both I'll show you after some time, or want to discuss now? Guys, do one thing. Let's take some 10-15 minutes of break. Guys, hold on. Let's take a 10-15 minutes of break. 9:15 I'll get back. We'll continue. Online folks, please. Okay, guys, shall we proceed now? I hope online folks are there. Yeah. Let's get started. Yes. I'll write down remaining two type of methods, one shot, then all I'll explain. Okay.
మీ నాకు 10 క్లాస్ అయిపోతుంది వస్తా ఉన్నా.
Okay, guys, let's get started with the next type of program, that is next third method, where with return type but without parameters, right? Say class U. Write down class method 3 demo. Done. Public static void main args. Then I am calling a method over here. Let me write that method. Public static return value is there or not there? Without, with return type, without parameters. So what is the return type I want to return? Say double. What for? I don't know the pi value. So I'm calling a method getting the value of it. How do I call this method, sir? I'm not giving any input. So how do I call the method? Get pi value. Pi or pi? This is the way to write na pi. Pakka na? Get pi value. Agree? Some changes will come over here. We'll see that time. Okay? As of now. Done, sir? Now, if I need to ask you something, guys, focus and please answer along with me. Pay attention now. What is the return type I have mentioned? Double. So, do I have to return something? Yes. If you are writing void, then you don't need to return anything because void says returns nothing. Am I right? So, over here, whenever you are writing any data type apart from void, any data type you write, ensure you return a compatible value. What do you mean by compatible value? Data type casting wise, narrowing should not be done, widening should be done. Heard these terms? If return type is integer, int, then what all can I return? Int, byte, short, char. Very good. Now, typecasting, anybody remember? What is typecasting all about? Converting one type of data into another type of data type. Agree? Smaller to bigger when I go. Automatically typecasting will happen, called implicit typecasting. That is called widening. Agree? Smaller data type. I have said byte B. If I return byte B, can I say integer can hold? Yes. Yes or no? Short, integer can hold. Integer value, definitely it can hold. Long, nah. Agree? So compatible data type should be there. What I want to return? What is the value of pi? 3 point. Pakka. Since you are telling, I'm blindly writing it. I have no idea. Okay, now? Fun. Just now started. Listen carefully then. Now, moving forward, let me start the execution of this program. Shall I? And do I need to tell you this will be saved as method.java, method3.3 demo.java? That is done. When I execute, who will be invoked? JVM will be invoked looking for main method. As soon as I enter into the main method, ensure to create a stack frame within the stack area. Are you with me, guys? Okay, sir. A stack will be created inside the stack area for method main along with the arguments. Hope you understand. Done. One parameter will be created. A local variable will be created called args. This is not right. We will write it again. Okay, na? Pay attention. As of now, what is happening? Next is a call to another method, right? Immediately control will step out of the current method body, look for the corresponding method call, and get into this method body. Louder. Another stack frame for get pi value and no argument, right? Will be created. Agree? Then what are you saying? One statement only. What? Return. Return means what? As soon as this line executed, control will return back to where it came from. Return is also a keyword. The moment return will be executed, this instruction will be executed. Control will be returned back to where it came from. Agree? Sir, after that, if I write any SOP or something, not allowed, because this will become unreachable. What is going to become? We will practically see that all that. Don't worry. Okay, now? Now, sir, mandatory return statement must be there if your data type is non-void. See, what is the data type right now? Double. Is it a void? No. If your data type is non-void, then one return statement is mandatory, should be there. Am I clear? No confusion? Moving forward, sir. What is the type of data you are returning, sir? This one? This is what type of data? And what is the return type have you mentioned? Are they both compatible? Same are they. Definitely compatible. Agree? If compatible, then there is no problem. If compatibility issue is there, compile time error will come for sure. Agree? What is the error? Incompatible types. Hope you know. I am not telling that further. Depends on the data. Possible lossy conversion can be there, or Boolean cannot be converted to some other data type. String cannot be converted. Combinations, I'm sure all of you are pretty much aware about. Agree? That I'm not getting into. But funda is simple and straight. If you're writing void, return statement must not be there. If you're telling no return type, then how can you write return statement? Agree? Why are you writing this return type? Because I need to tell what is the type of data I am returning. I am returning double type of data. I wrote straightforward, clear? Now, when you say return statement, see this line has started executing. Or shall I make it simple and easy to understand for you even more? Shall I? Or although you are clear with this? Pretty much clear? But if I say return pi, what is pi? I have to declare a variable. Data type of the variable? Int pi equal to double equal to 3.14. That's agree. But in this case, there must be some changes in the stack frame. Also, reason you have created a local variable. So ensure you create a local variable called. What is the value you have assigned? Am I clear? Pakka. Now you are telling return the value of this variable of double. Same thing is there. Earlier we were returning directly value. Now I am holding the value into a variable. I'm returning the variable of the same type. Compatible, not same type. Compatible type. Hope you agree. Agree? Sir, now if I need to proceed this way, cost line has been executed and this value has been assigned to a local variable pi. There, agree? Then you are telling what? Return with the value. What value? Value of pi. Are you getting my point? So this return statement will take some value along with this. Agree? Pakka? that will go back to where it came from. Agree? First thing. Since the step out of the method body, ensure to. Am I audible, guys? Hello, online folks? Fatafat. Then I'll delete the corresponding stack frame along with all the local variables. Agree? Am I clear? Sir, what is being returned? Value of pi. What is that value of pi is being returned, sir? 3 point is being returned. Agree? Am I right? This value is being returned from this method and going back to where it came from. That is this location. Agree? But sir, entire method call when you did, returned value is coming as this instruction. Return value is, everybody clear? 3.14. That value, don't you think you should store somewhere? Agree, na? Else how do I tell? SOP value of pi equal to, agree? Able to understand? Everybody? In that case, are you telling, sir, do one thing, na? You better create a, wait, I'll do one thing. I'll wipe this entire statement, then I'll write. Is that okay? Say double, I'll take a variable equal to get pi value of. Agree, na? Sir, this entire statement, whatever you wrote at RHS, first RHS will be solved. Assignment is there. Pakka, this entire value came 3.14. Am I clear? This value will be assigned into this one. Because when you called this line, this instruction, whenever you called, actually RHS will be solved, which is a method call. From here, your control goes to this location. Stack frame will be created. Local variable will be created. Then you are returning 3.14 as the value. This value is going at the RHS side. This value came. Agree? I hope you are understanding, guys. Now this value will be assigned to another variable of type. This pi variable is in. Which method? Get pi value method or main method? Then in stack frame, one more variable will be created called, what value are you assigning to it? Able to understand, everybody? 3.14. I hope clear to all of you guys. Agree? Now can I say SOP of pi value of, that you can know. Pakka? Everybody can clear? Online folks, third type of method, where return type is there, no argument is there. Is this clear to each one of you guys? Faster. Everybody. And humble request to all the online students, if at all, whenever you are attending online sessions and I give a break, humble request, don't leave the call. Better stay in the same Zoom session and stay around of the laptop, so that as soon as I start, you'll be able to join back. Okay? You'll not end up missing out anything. Okay, thank you guys. Third method, then we will discuss about the fourth method and wind up the session. Okay? Fourth method is what type? With the return type, with parameter. Agree? Your wish. Sir, first you explain practically there, then you write the fourth program, or shall we complete fourth writing, then one shot I'll explain? Which one you prefer? One shot? I hope online folks also are pretty much comfortable with that. Okay, great, Chandu. Good. Others? Yeah. Else again, switch off light, switch on light. Shall I show you the attendance? Sir, we came, we want attendance, sir. Also ensure to make a note of the stack frame. Don't miss that, please. Take your time, no hurry. Shall I wipe the board? Board part at least. Half of it, at least. I'll start writing the remaining part of the code. Method I'm not writing. I'm wiping now. Make a note of it first. Method 4, demo, sir. Our favorite method, public static void main string array of args. Inside this, I have to pass two variables. Oh, sorry, one variable I'll pass, value I'll return. Are you getting my point? Am I clear? And this return statement, if it is not there, error will come if void is not there. Agree, na? Agree? There is a glitch over here. In the third and fourth, I'll explain you what is the glitch. While returning the value, returning is mandatory. Receiving is optional. What does it mean? We'll discuss about. Okay, na? Now, shall I complete? Okay, na? So, method name I'm writing. Get square of some number. Say, I am writing 5. Dare you also write the 5. While you are doing practicals, better you don't write the 5. Then scanner, enter a value to find square, take into a variable, pass that variable. I am not gonna explain everything now, since something is known to each one of you. Everybody, last row, comfortable? Do you know how to take the data from the end user? Pakka, all type of data. Sure, na? I hope you can do it. Or do you want me to? Pakka, na? Main focus is method explanation. Done. Shall I wipe this? Done, sir. Moving forward. Shall I proceed now? Listen carefully, sir. This is a method call, right? So let me write a method body as well. Public static void. This time we are returning a value, the square of this number, which is an integer number. Square is also a integer. Get of integer type of data, variable name I am taking as whatever you like. Pakka. Now, since non-void return type, non-void means some value must be returned. In that case, without fail, ensure you write. Agree? Two ways. I'll write a into a, store into another variable, int square equal to a into a, return square, or return a into a. Which one you prefer? Which one you prefer? Return a into a. Why? Unnecessary one variable will be created. Some memory will be wasted in the stack frame. Pakka. So better, if you don't mind, can I write a into a? Online folks, are you also comfortable? Clear? Recommended never use unnecessary variables. If without variable you can complete the task. Agree? Faster, guys. Online folks. Hello, 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 hello. How come nobody is responding? Now started. I hope you are clear with this much. Written A into A. Clear? Faster. Chaliye then. Simple, straightforward. This is the body of the another method. Agree? One SOP also should be there, na? Where the square of 5. Am I right? You would have taken some variable. That variable, whatever variable, plus is equal to or directly equal to plus I have to take some value here. Are you getting my point? Or shall I make it simple? Wait a minute. The square is equal to. Don't you think I have to show the value whatever is coming out of this method as an outcome? This method is returning what? Square of the given number. An integer data. Agree? Are you holding it somewhere? Are you holding it somewhere? No. If return type is non-void, then return statement must be there. Mandatory. Else compile time error will come. Agree? Missing return statement. I'll show you all of that. Agree? But even if return type is non-void, you are returning. Receiving is not mandate. This still works fine. This line works fine. But this method has a return type, which I am returning also. You are not receiving it. In that case, error will not come. This is acceptable. Am I clear to all of you guys online folks? Faster. But as a good programmer, better, then only we can use it. Why are we calling the method? To get the squared value? Agree? When a squared value is coming, ensure you return whichever variable name you like it. Am I clear? Then the square is equal to plus. Am I right? Square is the variable done. Am I clear? Shall we start the execution from main method? JVM calls always. Where is the main method? This is the main. Control will enter into the method body immediately. A stack frame for the main method should be created. Agree? Okay, sir. Is it too cold? Who said cold is there? Huh? Sorry for that. Point is, I'll be keep running here and there, shouting at the top of my voice. I feel very hot. Stand next to these lights. You'll get to know them. You people are having fun time. Sorry for that. So in the main, how many local variables are there? First question. Only one, sir. Args, come on. Come on. There are two variables are there. One is in parameter args. Second one, square. Am I clear? In your case, one more will come. You will take an input from the end user, store into a number variable. That number you will write it here. That is also local variable. Agree? Pakka? So you will tell what? This is your args. Default value of args will be nothing but this value square. We will calculate the value right now. Wait a minute. Yet there is no value. Agree? Because we have not evaluated the RHS part yet. Agree? Let's evaluate the RHS part. There is a method call, which means control will step out of the current method body, look for another method with the same name and the arguments. Agree? Same signature found, exact match found. Then immediately ensure to create a tag frame for method name is get square of int value. Agree? What is the variable, local variable we have created, sir? So let's create a variable A. What is the value? The value whichever you are passing over here, sir. What is the value you are passing, sir? 5. Now, after this line, next line is itself is what? What is the next line? louder, return what? A into A. What value will become? 2.5? Pakka? 15. 15. Pakka? Chaliye. So becomes 25. This value will be returning. But since you stepped out of the method body, ensure delete the corresponding stack frame along with all the local variables. Agree? Done. Then I'll go back to where I came from. RHS part. LHS yet not done. Agree? This has generated some value. What is the value, sir? This 25 needs to be stored into square. Then square value will become args value also become nothing at all. There is no value assignment for args. Agree? Done. Then I will tell the square equal to. Do I need to write and show you? Clear, na? After this line, you will step out of the main. Corresponding stack frame will be deleted along with all the, and control will go back to where it came from. That is done. Make a note of it. Fourth type of the method. Comfortable? Last row. Online folks, everybody comfortable over here? Faster response. All the four type of methods. Is it clear to each one of you guys? Faster. Fatafat. Great. Thank you guys. Thank you for the quick confirmation. Yep. Not everybody is responding, guys. Let me remind you. Not everybody has responded. Faster response. Those who have not done it fast. Shall we start the practicals? Hardly 5-10 minutes more. That's it. Can you bear me? That means you're tolerating me. Acha, oh ho. Am I teaching that bad? Then you said, yes, sir, we can bear you for 10 minutes more, sir, max. Such a torture you are giving to us. Re yaar. Huh? Come on, allow me to pull your leg time to time. Else you will also be bored. I'll also be bored. Any problem? That's your problem. Even if you have a problem. Chaliye. Hardly 10 minutes more. Fatafat will type the code and see the execution. Okay. Method 2 demo. We have written but not executed yet. Agree? Sir, as per our calculation, main method onwards it will start. Agree? One local variable args will be there without any value in the stack frame of main method in stack area. Hope you are clear. And then you are telling one message main started. Then you are calling another method add, where control will come to this method add of int comma int. Agree? In that case, first line you are telling add of int comma int started. Then you are creating one more variable sum. So in this method add, total how many variables are there? A, B and sum. Total 3 local variables are there. Agree? Then sum is initialized with the A plus B. Whatever value of A and B you are passing, they will be arithmetically added and becomes 30. So sum will be initialized with 30, and now I'm telling sum equal to whatever is the value of sum, that is 30. After that, I need to write the last line, that is add int of int. Completed. Once this is done, corresponding stack frame would be deleted with all the local variables. All 3 variables will be deleted, and we'll go back to method call of add. Agree? Then main also completed. Agree? As per us, output should be main started, then main ended. Ha, very good. Main completed. Main started, main completed. Nothing is there in between that. Very good. Wow. Smile. Huge round of applause. Guys, main started, then main completed. Nah, there is a method call. Go to the method body. Main started, then add int of int started. After that, sum equal to value. Then add of int completed. Then I'll go back to main completed. Agree? Is this what our expectation? Let's quickly check it. Done. Main started, add started, some value, add completed, main completed. Exactly matching with the explanation, guys. Let me clear this screen and write the other method. Third method we have written. Class method 3 demo. Fatafat you tell me now. Public static void main string array of args. In that I'm telling what? Sir, I'm calling a method get pi value. Hope you remember. Get pi value. I am not passing any data at all. Agree? Ideally, this should return me a double data. Am I right? Okay, sir. Then I will tell what? System dot out dot print ln print of the value of pi equal to plus of pi. Am I right? Then, sir, ensure to write the method also. Am I right? Okay, sir. Let me quickly write the method. Public static double, not void. Then the method name and the without the argument. Am I right? Then I will tell here two choice. I can take a double variable pi equal to that or return directly. Which one you prefer? Return directly. Recommended is not to take unnecessary variable. So can I return directly? Simply say return 3.14 semicolon. Done. Okay, sir. Let me quickly save the code. Everything correct, guys? Sure. then Java C, method 3 demo.java, Java method 3 demo, and enter. Perfect. This method, the value of pi is being printed from get value method, sir. No, it is being printed from that clarity you have. Sure, no confusion. Now focus, pay attention now. Thank God. Let's proceed. Sir, what if I don't, first thing, I don't return anything? I'll simply say system.out.print ln inside get pi value. I'm printing something. Am I returning something? Is it allowed? Reason, my return type is non-void. It is a double value. I must return a compatible value. I must return a compatible. I can return float also. That will also work. Agree? Now, shall I compile? Is it gonna compile? Yes or no? Louder. Missing. You have reached to the closing but could not find the return statement. That is the problem. So if a non-void return type is there, return statement is mandatory. Okay, if that is the problem, don't worry. Can I say return 3.14? Save it again. Now will this compile? Execute also? Pakka? Perfect. First inside, then the value of the pi. Agree? Am I clear, everybody? Now my concern is simple. Pay attention. Sir, what if after return I write something, sir? Are you getting my point? Can I write it this way? And then done. After return statement, control will return from here. Are you getting my point? This method will be completed the moment return statement is being executed. Then corresponding stack frame deleted. Also, all the local variables deleted. Still one activity is left over. This activity will never be executed. Agree? This code is unreachable code. Read the error. This statement became unreachable. Reason, before executing only you have returned it. Agree? So funda is simple and clear. Never ever write anything after the return statement. Am I clear to each one of you guys? Clear? Moving forward, sir. I have returned, but what if void is there? Void means return nothing. I am returned. Any problem? Yes. You are not supposed to return. If you have chosen void, means you are not supposed to return. But still, if I write return statement, is it allowed? What will happen? What will happen? Error will come. Pakka. Or will it be compiled? Error will come, na? Yeah, you seems to be quite puzzled, guys, all of you. Any doubt? Error will come or will it execute? Pakka error will come, na? What error is coming, that you focus now. Read. Incompatible types. Void cannot be converted to double. Hope you understand why. Pakka clear? So ideally speaking, you should not write void if you are writing a return statement. After return statement, nothing should be there. If you have written some non-void value, then return statement is mandatory to write. Agree? Moving forward. I am returning, but I am not receiving it. Agree? Possibility is there. Is there any possibility that this method get value is returning something? I am not storing it. Possibility is there. Then will it work? Will this work? That Arun sir said. Did you check? Will this work? Obviously. Come on, guys. Will this work? Obviously, it will not work. Agree? You people don't even trust me, or pi value is not declared. Yeah, that's the only reason. You do one thing. That variable is not declared. That is why error is coming. But our concern is what? If a method returns something, if I don't receive, any error gonna come, yes or no? But you are saying yes, sir. Will it compile? Compilation is successful. Get started. This one. Agree? Returned value. You lost it. You have called a method which returns something. Ideally, being a good programmer, you should receive it properly. You have not written a receiving code. Agree? But there is no compilation. Am I clear? There is a glitch is there. Ideally, that should be an error. Agree? Am I right? Pakka. Now imagine when you started learning Java for first time, was it your feeling? There's so many error are there, Ra? Now you feel better given error, Appa. Agree, na? See, if you understand how Java is working, then Java is really interesting. I'm not saying easy. It is not easy. It's still the complicated programming language to learn. As a beginner, for the first time, if you're learning Java as the first language, कुछ तो कठिन है भाई. Some complication is there. But if you learn properly, in depth if you go, boss, it is interesting. Do you agree? And I wait for a few minutes. You will tell it is interesting, it is exciting, and you love it. Wait for few more concepts. Let me proceed further. Array and string, let me complete. Let me see whether you are really falling in love with Java or not. Try your level best not to get magnetized with the Java. Java has magnetism, provided you show a sincere dedication and a right way of learning. Definitely you will love Java. After learning Java, you learn any programming language. I learned Java, Ra. What is the big deal in learning Python, .NET, any language you take. Once you learn Java, you have taken the whole wish. You understand wish? Poison. You drink the most poisonous thing available in the planet. Now bring any medicine. Nothing is poisonous to us. Agree? But if you are learning other languages for the first time and then coming to Java, because Java is not just complicated, it is rocket science. Because in other languages, pretty simple syntaxes and straightforward things are there. Just to print hello, hundreds of things should be written. But can I say you are comfortable whatever we are writing right now? Comfortable? Except few keywords: public, static, string, array. These things are not clear, but remaining things are pretty much clear. I am still not sure what is the system dot out dot print or printer, and that is also yet not clear. Wait for a few more days. After the oops or something, we will discuss about the system class. Probably your last classes, that time you will be able to understand in depth why Java has marked the main method as a static method. Why is it public? Why is it void? Why it is taken a string array only? Why not any other data type array? Why array is required? Every combination. Shall I proceed now? If you agree, shall I proceed? Now listen carefully, guys. In this case, it works fine. But if you don't mind, one option, I can take another variable double of pi equal to, agree, the way it is written up above line, agree. But don't you think this variable is holding just the value coming from the method body? Yes or no? Agree. If it is not being used at multiple places, rather than this, if you don't mind, can I simply say, listen carefully, rather than this, if I write here itself, Amma, ye bandira. By the way, is my Telugu correct? But something is not correct here. See, I'm pasting something else and something else is being pasted. Try the story over. Chalo. Ultimately, funda is what happening now. Pay attention. Inside the main method, only one statement. The value of pi equal to what? Method call. What? Method call. From here, you will go to the body of the get value pi. There you will return something. 3.14. That I am printing directly. Possible? Make sense? In this case, also if you observe, first get value started, then the value of pi equal to whatever is the value. Done. No confusion at all. Shall I proceed further? Okay, sir. Anyway, I guess writing of the program is done, I believe, right? Fourth program, I need to explain practically. Shall I proceed? 5 minutes more. Sir, you had been telling this from half an hour. 5 minutes more, 10 minutes more and all. Almost done, guys. Last program. Method for demo dot nana. Simple. Fadafad, will you respond along with me? Public static void main string array of args. Then I have to pass as well as receive some value. Agree? Pakka. Then square, since you are telling int square is equal to get square of some value, whichever value you want it. Agree? Or shall I write the scanner for this? I can write it if you want. You can write it? Okay, sir. Now, let me take a method called public static void int get square of int of a. Any variable you take it, there is no issue. Agree? Then return directly or take a variable. Directly return a into a or 5 into 5. Perfect. Before I proceed further, let me simply say system.out.print of the square of plus square plus then equal to, guys, this formatting, are you all comfortable by the whatever I'm doing it? I just want the square of as it is, then value of the square variable plus space equal to space, then another variable square. Done. Am I clear? Sure. Now shall I save the code? Some confusion is there? Please ask. No, I guess there is some confusion. Please ask. I request you, please ask. अरे यार, how can you say like that? Square square, huh? रुको ना, प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व ही कर देते हैं, रुको. Scanner kb is equal to new of scanner of system dot in. Actually, all the senses are forcing me to write the proper code end to end. So let me write down system.out.print. Always whenever you are taking input from the user, always use print, not the println, else input will be coming at the next line. Hope you remember. Then enter a number to find its square equal to, then sir, you make everything complicated, sir. Seriously, everything you make complicated, sir. Arey, nothing complicated I am doing, guys. What we do usually, we take int number is equal to kb dot next int of. Agree? Why are you taking this variable? So that you can pass the value into the method. Agree? Then in this case, I'll be writing what? Number here. Agree, na? Agree? Can't I directly write it this value over here? Agree? Is there any need of this line? Agree, na? Now I'm passing whatever input data user has given to a method called get square. Pakka. Let me save the code first. Wait a minute. Listen carefully. What is happening, guys? Now I'll explain everything. Start from the main method. Pay attention once again. Main method will be called stack frame for the main method has been created. Args is the local variable has been created without any default value. Done. First line, KB also created. Also, this is a variable. KB has been created. A reference variable is there. Data type of KB, scanner, non-primitive. That means a reference variable. Agree. Reference variable default value. If it is in local, if it is a method body, if it is inside the method body, then it is a local variable. Primitive, non-primitive, any type of variable. If it is a local variable, there is no concept of. Is this also clear? But KB also will be created. Done. After that, you are telling enter a number to find its square. User has entered some number. That number directly I am passing as an input to the method called get square. Another method called agree. That means control will jump into the method body of get square. A variable A will be created within the stack frame of get square. Agree. Value of A, whatever you have passed here. Done. Clear. Next line you are saying return A into A. Squared value will be returned as data type integer. Agree. Integer value you are receiving after multiplying it to itself. You got integer value. You are returning the integer value. Agree. Louder. Whatever integer value came, where this method outcome that I'm storing into a method variable called square. I am telling the square of number is equal to square. Number itself is not there now. Badhai ho. We will take the number also. Sorry, just to print. Is that okay? But that way also can be done. If SOP is not required, then I would have done it that way only. That is recommended approach. Agree? Agree. Now, the square of number equal to squared value, whatever came. Agree? Now, no confusion. Pakka. Online folks, are you all clear? Compilation successful. Let me execute. It is asking enter number to find square. Say I said 3, 9. If I say 8, 64. If I say 5, done. So shall we start winding up the class? Shall we start winding up the class? Okay, sir. So can I say pretty much enough for the day, sir? Next level torture happened today. And don't forget the tasks, please. Every method, one type, you should do it. I have written the squared value. You will write cube value. Arey yaar, get square value I wrote. You will write get square cube. Sorry. Done. I have got pi value. You get the value of the country. Your country is India. Written India. String value should be there. Done. Greet is done. I am passing two number and adding it. You multiply, subtract, divide, whatever you want. Possible? Sure. Shall I move to the next one now? That is winding up the class. Chaliye. Online folks, I hope all of you are pretty much comfortable and confident about the topic, whatever we have learned today. Sir, so fast. Guys, all of you, online folks, comfortable, whatever we have discussed, all the 4 type of methods, confident, each one of you. Chaliye then, see you on Monday with, hello boss, Java is also there, na? With in Java. What is the next topic we have to explore? What is the next topic? Array. We'll start. Oops, first array. First array we will learn, then we'll move. So, next interesting topic is there, arrays. Super important. Don't miss the first class itself, because if you miss the first class, remaining classes you will suffer for sure. Don't miss the class, come on time, and Monday front-end classes also will be starting. Hope you are aware about it. If not, check your WhatsApp groups carefully. You'll get it before Monday itself. You'll get all the details, when the class is there, what is the time is there, everything. Front-end, aptitude, whatever is the new class is starting will be there. Ensure you come. Every single class is equally important. Don't ignore any of the class. That's it for the day. Tata, bye-bye, and namaskara. See you on Monday. Happy weekend. Bye-bye.